welcome back. And I know it's been a while, but I just want to say Merry Christmas 2021. And so today I'm just going to bring you along with my Christmas party, my family, friends, and we're just going to gather around. We're going to have a good time, and we just ask you to come with us, and it's going to be a great time. So join us. But just here's a quick peek of all the pretty. And this is my parlor. The piano was covered in presents earlier, but well, we're giant children. We couldn't help ourselves. We had to open presents.
I have spent way too much time driving.
That is insane. Oh my God, she's wearing high heels. Crazy girl. That is a lot of presents.
Yeah.
Wow, now I'm underdressed. That's okay, I haven't got dressed yet. Please say you brought hairspray. This is Aubrey Duncan, permanent fixture. Jared's here. Ooh. Yes, please.
The island Gloria. And the reason
this is Jared, Michael, and his beautiful Aubrey. And then everybody knows Mike. This has been a lot of fun. We are, I think most everybody came, and I'm cooking, and we're getting ready to have some dinner here pretty soon. We have a ton of food. My kitchen is, holy cow, messed up. There's Jared trying to sneak by to the coffee maker.
Downstairs, I hope.
It's the only gun that kills with two hands.
A handgun?
The 44 mag.
All right, no blood on the floors, people.
Alaska. I'll clean it up. You come
Okay.
to my house and have a real bang up time.
All right, this is August.
You know, I had so many operations last.
And this is Austin, Keaton, Jake, Grandpa.
Daughters, did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? That the child you delivered would soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy can sign to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will come to see his hand? Did you know that your baby
Ah, cool. She got a microphone.
someone new? Come on. That the baby you deliver will soon deliver you. Star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through thy perfect light.
Oh God, really?
Get yourself a cigar. These cookies.
And this is my family's version of Christmas music. You cannot at all tell that, aside from those two, that this is a pastor's house. I think I'm gonna go hide in the kitchen some more. She's so cute.
If Jesus doesn't want us to play, he wouldn't have invented D20s.
Exactly.
All right.
Hello.
I'm certain he knows how to say more than hello. This is August.
Hi. Well, she can say hello in 4 different languages.
Motelly sober, roaming along Motelly sober, roaming along Motelly sober, early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What
do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
You shave his belly with a rusty
razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning.
What do you do with a
Drunken sailor, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Put him in a barrel with a stovepipe in it. Put him in a barrel with a stovepipe in it.
Put him in a barrel with a stovepipe in it early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
After a little bit of silliness and a lot of preparation, it's time to eat. So we're gonna do this buffet style. Go on, Jake, go eat. There's paper plates because I literally do not own enough dishes to serve this many people.
Having paper plates smart.
Yeah, well, I prefer things pretty, but when you don't have, you don't have.
What's wrong with paper?
I'm trying.
You'll take note that everything else is sterling silver. He's so cute. Right, keep him gonna step up for a second. Let me see your plate. Now that's a serious taco.
I like tacos.
Hey, long-haired country boys, am I right?
Yep. Just got my long hair. I'm sorry, guys.
You should have had a mullet too.
And the dogs are whining. He's so pretty.
Somebody direct Aubrey to the right tortillas.
Yes, we did.
You don't need it all. Gotcha.
Well, around here you have plenty of time to eat. Ain't no one gonna take your plate.
No, actually, you're more worried about the waves knocking the food off the plate.
Fair enough.
This is kind of cool.
I'd say there's no waves here. We had a good one yesterday.
You're right. I was outside, I'm like, the whole building shakes. I'm like, then my car's shaking. I'm like, oh, we have an earthquake.
You're cold, but just, you know why? You just never leave them leave because when you fold it this way,
They just
you
disappear
won't
down.
I need to watch that movie with the kids who were probably up on
Yes.
Those are villains.
Especially
You know my favorite schedule, so just let me know when you're
Do you need more food, Jake?
No, I'm good. Waiting for dessert.
Ah.
Trust me, I can assure you.
I'm not opposed to this.
I have a smell.
What do you think about cake?
You eat glass.
Does not exist.
That's why they surgery work.
I suppose this works.
Well, you made it fit
There you
the
go.
plate.
Once the first piece is gone,
Congratulations, you made it fit the whole plate.
Well, he's gonna make that cake look worse than that before he's over with.
The next person can have what's left.
That is a very crumbly cake. Oh my goodness.
Yes, I can tell.
I feel
Would
very
you
much
like
like
a
I'm in
piece?
my own house.
I feel like might
I'm just kidding.
need something to steady that. Oh goodness.
That is a lot of sugar. I have adopted an extension.
Yeah,
We are
pushing
pushing
the cake to break.
the plate.
It's still on the cardboard. We're good. As long as it stays on that,
Balance it.
I can fix it right back
Now,
now.
you're supposed to hold your tongue right when you do that. It comes off easy.
That does, but
Aubrey's all just send the cake down to my end of the table and we'll be good.
I can't eat it.
Oh my god.
No,
Mike, you let me forget.
Don't worry about it.
I told you like a dozen times.
I looked up. They're like, I forget what it's called. Basically, it's bots that attach themselves as friend requests to your thing, and then they latch onto your account, and you use fact checkers to go through all your stuff.
There's a way you can actually block them.
Yeah, I've been blocking them.
But there's actually people who are paid, and it's just their personal opinions, not actually
Yeah.
facts of what they think.
They're gonna wiki how it up.
That sounds like less depressing. I was just in this weather, but
How's your dessert?
Which part? The darkness or the dark?
You like it? Yes, you.
There's a sufficient amount of sugar.
Sufficient amount of sugar.
All right, now you both got to take a bow. Come on.
Well, I'm stealing you. Sorry. You just go resign from your own worship team. I'm taking.
I actually talked with my pastor, my pastor's wife about that.
Okay, first things first.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right.
Took me a second.
Okay, in our household, we have a tradition where every year we take a photo. So I have just lined up all my kids and my family, and I will just tell you from, let's see, my left. So it would be Jake, Jared, Austin, August, Mike, Grandpa. Cute little pixie in the front is Keaton. The one in the back is Michael, and his sweetheart is Aubrey. So everybody say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy ho ho.
This is Keaton learning to play the piano. She asked to learn how, so I'm teaching her very simple and basic chords, and it's kind of a fun thing to do after a Christmas party since everybody's tired and we've cleaned up, but we've had such a really good day today.
Bags of salt and vinegar chips.
Different brands too.
Packages of Whoppers. A Twix bar.
It's Apple Mountain Dew. He decided he wanted to be holiday-ish festive.
I had one of the
That card game's pretty fun, but you gotta stand within about 5 to 8 feet away. It's not made for...
She's following a chord chart.
I don't know.
and getting through the song Silent Night, her first song on paper ever.
Those things have to go through those pegs that are almost this long. So it's happening again.
So welcome back. So by now you've seen all of the crazy clips and the fun that we've had. And we did take a funny video that we think we might have lost. And I don't know how we went from Christmas songs to cleaning What Do You Do with the Drunken Sailor? But we had a room full of young men. We had about 12 guests, mostly my son's friends that were singing. And they would just, sometimes we just break out singing and have a good time here. But it was so funny and we had so much fun. Our house is not very traditional on Christmas. On Thanksgiving, we do the turkey and the ham and the stuffing and the trimmings and all that kind of fun stuff. But in the Woodworth house, we take Christmas and we do whatever just sounds really great, very complex and complicated that, you know, food you wouldn't cook every day. And so this year we did several pounds of tacos and all kinds of cake and pastries and junk food and soda and several bottles of sparkling cider of all variety. And we had such a good time. So I hope that you've had fun joining my family for this 2021 Christmas. We did celebrate it on Christmas Eve, because we wanted to make sure that all of our friends and family could be here. My daughters were unable to make it, so they were not present for this, but Merry Christmas to Janity and Sarah. We love you, we miss you, we're sorry you couldn't be here, but we had a great time, and there's always next time. So I just want to say to you, remember the reason for the Christmas season. We have presents and all those wonderful things, and that's great, but the reason that we have Christmas is the birth of Jesus Christ, and we need to stay anchored in that. So just remember the reason for the season is the birth of Christ who came to save us, and you can read the Gospels, and that will tell you all about the birth of Jesus and all the wonderful details around that and the stories. It's an incredible story. And so we just hope that you are having a blessed Christmas for yourself. And we ask you mostly, just for those that can't be with you, this has been a very complex year for a lot of people. Continue to pray for them. Make sure you bring them meals. If they were unable to be with you for Christmas dinner for whatever reason, don't leave them out. Don't leave them out. Make sure you go bring them a meal or bring them a gift or whatever it is you got to do to make their Christmas bright, because that's the reason for the season is joy and family and love and togetherness. And so anyway, thank you for joining me and my family. We had a lot of fun today, and it's actually a little after 1 o'clock in the morning, Christmas morning, and believe it or not, my final party guest just left. Our parties tend to start around 4 and carry on well into the night, and no, there's no extra spirits involved. None of that. We just really have a good time, and we just love to be together. So Merry Christmas from the Woodworth family, and we hope that you have a God-blessed new year. See you later.